mainly just the conversations that I have with the coaches. Every time I come here, it's just love, and it's just a feeling that I can't really express. And compared to the other schools, man, it's just always love every time I come here. And not just from my position coach, but from the head coach to down. Like, every coach here just showed me love, and they kind of put it in my face and don't just say it, but show me how I can be a priority for this program. So that really sticks out to me the most.
Yeah, Gus came to St. Augustine in January to come visit you. So what would that mean to have the head coach come to your high school and keep that relationship going, even when they were changing position coaches?
Yeah, I mean, it mean the most. It don't get no better than that, because, I mean, he the top guy. He the head coach. So him coming to my school, and then just every time I come to his university, him just explaining every time and showing me every time how much a priority I am for him, it's a feeling I can't explain. It don't get no better than that.
When I talked to you back in the spring, you talked about being the first recruit to talk to Tim Harris when he came back.
Right.
What was it like spending the entire weekend with him?
It was great. Like I said, when I came here back in January, as soon as I walked in, he came up to me, and I didn't know him because he was the new receiver coach. I didn't know who was going to be it and stuff like that, so he kind of explained it to me. And then later that week, he came to school to visit me, and it just picked up. So spending time with him this weekend is always a good time. Got to have some great conversations with him again, and it was just great.
So what were kind of those conversations like? Obviously, they like your receiver. Did they talk about how you would be utilized if you came here? Did they compare you to maybe anyone they've coached in the past? What was discussions like?
Basically, he was just showing me how I can be used at UCF. He was going through and just letting me know who leaving, who coming in, and who he want here, and how I can just fit in with the program and the offense, and just telling me how much of a priority I can be in the offense and how I can ball and achieve the goals that I really want to achieve here.
What are you known for, though, as a receiver? Like, someone that maybe never seen you play before? Like, what would opposing coaches or opposing players say about your game?
Really, like a playmaker that can do anything. I'm a big guy, so like 6'2", 180. Mainly known for being a deep threat guy, taking guys deep, working the press, outside guy. But honestly, I got all the route running, I got the hands, but I'm mainly like a deep threat guy. But when it comes to being a receiver, I check all the boxes. Like, just as a receiver, I'm just a natural receiver that's just a great developed receiver that can only get better.
Your high school coach, Brian Braddock, pointed you out as a freshman and said that one day that you were going to be a Division I caliber guy.
Oh, yeah.
So where do you feel as though that development really kicked in for you, and how do you feel as though you've kind of started to maximize that potential?
It really kicked in sophomore year. As the games came on sophomore year, then my off-season sophomore year, it really kicked in then. I feel really good about it, and speaking of Coach Bradley, he's a great coach. Honestly, I remember my freshman year, him telling me, like, you're going to be a Division I athlete, like, it's time to step up and, live up to it. So freshman year to now, he's just been a great coach. But I feel like I developed really, like, sophomore year, that off-season, and, like, around that time.
Who do you like to watch as like a wide receiver? Is like a guy in the NFL that is like a favorite player of yours that maybe you see kind of a little of yourself maybe in a few years be like? Or
Definitely Julio Jones. I like to compare myself to not just the best receiver out right now, but kind of one of the best, like, overall. So with my game and my style, I kind of like to compare that to Julio Jones. So I watch a lot of that, and that's just one of them.
so you guys go to Universal and it was a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What was your favorite part about all the activities?
Honestly, the rides at Universal, the little Jurassic Park ride that I got on, man.
Was that the favorite ride?
That was the favorite ride.
Okay.
That was the favorite ride. A lot of ups and downs, lots of.
Did you do the Hulk ride?
I did.
A lot of guys said that was their favorite. They're like, I'm not going by on that one again.
That was my favorite. Nah, it was the black ride, the little Jurassic Park ride. That was definitely my favorite.
I'm not sure there's anything little about that ride.
What you say?
I said, I'm not sure there's anything little about the Velocicoaster.
What's your favorite food? I know you guys ate really well.
Food.
What was your favorite food this weekend? Had to narrow it down.
It'd definitely be Friday. As soon as I got there to the hotel, they had like a whole cafe of stuff, and it was probably I had like a big bacon cheeseburger with a whole bunch of stuff on the side of fries, man. That was probably the favorite one. I'm trying to go get Raising Cane's right now, though. I'm trying to go get that.
You've laid out kind of a plan as far as your commitment date and other visits you're planning to take. So for viewers or for readers, what's kind of the next steps for you in your process, and when do you plan to commit?
So basically, my next steps is to take my last 3 OVs. This was my first one, by far the best one. I got Louisville next weekend, 7th through 9th, Illinois 14th through 16th, And then I got USF 21st through 23rd, and I'm going to announce that commitment day. It's already set, but I'm going to announce that in the next week or two here coming up. I'm announcing like a week ahead. So I'm going to announce that soon, and these are my 4 OBs that I'm taking. So
now, USF's interesting because your quarterback, Lachlan Hewlett, has
Right.
just flipped there. Has he started to kind of recruit you further west of here?
Oh yeah, so they've been recruiting me real hard before that, but since he committed there, they kind of turned it up, and he kind of turned it up. I got classes with him and stuff, so in class he just talking about what we can do at USF, and then obviously the coaches still recruiting me, so they definitely been doing that.
Obviously, speaking about quarterbacks, there was a couple quarterbacks here this weekend. Did you get a chance to hang out with either Malik or Kamario?
Oh yeah, I hung out with Kamario, that's my boy. I hung out with EJ, that's my boy too. We've been at it since last year on my visit last year. Then I hung out with Riley. I played Riley this year when he was at Bartram. That's my boy. I got to talk to him too. Those are the 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, and that's actually you and EJ were both in the same class at the same.
Right.
You were both unofficials last year. Is it kind of crazy now to see him on the team?
It is. That makes it better for me though, because if I happen to choose UCF, he done already got a glimpse of everything, and he done been at it. So it kind of make it better for me, I feel like.
Who was your host? Who was your player host?
Burdell.
Okay.
Freshman receiver.
Yeah, he made a lot of waves in spring.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a dude right there. He gonna be
You guys make a YouTube video together yet?
We didn't. We didn't. We gonna do it soon though. Most definitely.